Good morning, students. So last class we completed till the phases of disaster management. So what is pending is about the role of nurse in disaster management. It is very important that nurse plays a vital role in all the phases of disaster management, mainly in prevention phase, pre-preparedness phase, response phase, and recovery phase. Her responsibility is really vital. So now we'll see what are the things she as a nurse we are supposed to do. First one is before this disaster, that is in pre-preparedness phase, she has to develop a protocol, awareness through the rallies, communication, training with the help of NSS, rescue techniques in flood, etc., and with other organizations, using mass medias, emergency kit preparations, disaster corner should be prepared. All these must be done by the nurse. So once it is protocol is nothing but once there is a disaster, what all has to be done. For example, you in most of the colleges and schools now presently we are doing mock drills. Disaster mock drills are being conducted. So suddenly when a noise or announcement or a bell comes, you have to come to a common assembly point, especially in open space. In that way some instructions will be given. So that all comes as a protocol, and you should not use the lift, and first A, B, C classes has to go through the left side staircase, and right side classes must go get down through right side staircase. In that way there are so many instructions that will be given, and exit points will be marked over the walls, and accordingly they have to get out of the building and come to the assembly point. So these all are the protocols, and awareness must be given to the public with the help of certain rallies, or conducting these type of mock drills, or through other educational medias can be used to communicate about these disasters. And training must be given, especially to the NSS scouts and CC students. The training is being given, and relief techniques are also being taught based on the type of disaster in specific area they belongs to in that area. So in that way some rescue or relief techniques is being taught, especially to this NCC and scout cadets. And mass medias are being mainly used for this disaster pre-preparedness. Emergency kit must be prepared in all the institutions, and in home itself we are supposed to set a emergency kit, and disaster corner must be prepared set so that they will get assembled in the specific corners. During the disaster, the crisis team should be activated, activate the resources, apply training techniques or activities, survival techniques like swimming, rope riding, and triaging also. So these are the services that is being provided during the time of disaster. Always the crisis team has to be trained well in disaster, different types of disaster, how to manage these disasters, and accordingly they will be providing the services. And the resources also being set out, they will inform to nearby community, and resources are being brought to the respected disaster areas. And training is be given to the even for general public also. Common relief techniques and emergency management is taught, especially the voluntary agencies, and NCC like cadets are also being taught about the training techniques, survival techniques like swimming, rope riding, triaging, etc. All these aspect training and information is being provided, and awareness is made to the public. Next is post disaster phase. So in post disaster lot of mental health issues might have happened to this affected individual. So they will be very much tense. Sometimes they might have at a sudden one day they are losing all their assets, home, everything is being lost. So they will be in such a depression mode, or so much of mental health issues they will be having. Mood swings will be there. So they will be so much anxious about what to do in future, how I can get back all my assets, how to move about in my life. So all these issues and tensions will be there. So counseling can be given to reduce the anxiety and stress. After the flood, once last time when we have taken the students for community, and the area was a flood affected area, so there are so many families. When we say come to the family, they usually they will let out their feelings, saying about they lost their house, their furnitures, all these things they will be letting out. So in that way, lot of issues, mental health issues are being faced by the post victims of this disaster. Now presently in all the health centers near the disaster affected area, all the PHCs, a psychiatrist or a multi-purpose health worker are being appointed, mainly focusing on the counseling of exclusively these disaster victims. So that much of mental health problems are being faced by these victims. So in that way, presently these services are going on. The counselor, especially the multi-purpose health worker or the psychologist, are being appointed, and they are giving correctly counseling and acting as a liaison to get all the government allowed services for them, and educating about the facilities available by the government. So these all responsibilities are taken by these counselors or the multi-purpose health workers. So in that way, their future is being concerns about their future is being resolved. So advice intake of safe water, general awareness on water and sanitation, help agencies in getting on with get out of the disaster issues and have a normal life. For the reconstruction and all these voluntary health agencies and the government are really helping, assessing the food supplies after the disaster, and always being concerned about prevention of epidemic. In that way, preventive medicines are being provided, asking them to continuously take the preventive medicines and keep themselves safe so that they will not land up with an epidemic arise. So that is all about post disaster phase. So these are the roles and responsibilities taken by the nurse during the time of disaster management. So with that we completed disaster management unit. I hope it is clear. It is important. Disaster management cycle is important. It is repeatedly being asked for the university exam as an essay or a short note or single any phases, either one phase can be asked. So study well. I hope it is clear. Mm, let the future be safe by keeping a good environment, by making the environment very safe and handy for the coming citizens. So we should not cut the trees, or we should use a proper land planning. We should construct the house in such a way that flood or such type of issues will not happen. Building license has to be taken, proper building codes has to be used while constructing the buildings. Keeping all these in mind, making the environment safe to live, then the disaster will not affect you all. So let's foresee a good environment so that we will be free from disaster. If at all if disaster come, let us all be trained how to manage the disaster. Thereby we could also able to lessen the impact of disaster. Thank you all.